All right, I'm back. When I'm live streaming, hello. All right, keep getting disconnected and connected and whatever. The rainy day on Thursday, and no, that's not a mistype because it is the day of Thor. Which, if you've listened to me, you've heard that many times. I'm drinking my McDonald's sweet tea here. Excuse me. Ah, good. All right. So I love these rainy days. Honestly, I do. It doesn't bother me a bit to have a rainy day. I think rain is awesome. It's water is very important to life, and I think it's great. I mean, I don't mind getting wet. It doesn't bother me a bit. I get in the shower, I get wet. I get totally wet. So gotta let nature get me wet. Bring it on. I don't care. All right, so here we go. Gonna put a couple of parts on my Suburban, get ready for a Mount Cheahaw visit this weekend, Saturday. Yes, I'm gonna go early. I'm gonna make a lot of video up at Mount Cheahaw. Maybe I'll find Bigfoot, Sasquatch up on Mount Cheahaw. Has anybody taken any pictures, or anybody got any Sasquatch sightings, Bigfoot sightings up on Mount Cheahaw, the highest altitude in the entire state of Alabama? I don't know. I just haven't researched that, but who knows? I might find it. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing what's up on Mount Cheahaw. The main reason I'm going up there is I have been requested to marry a couple tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, Saturday afternoon. So anyway, the bottom line is that got that this weekend. This week is kind of a nail in the coffin. I got tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to get this work done on this Suburban. The light switch is not working. It's got a little short in it or something. And also my door stopped opening from inside. So I had the parts for about a week, and I've had to study up on it on the YouTube right here. I learn all kinds of stuff on YouTube. And so I think I'm now capable of changing these two parts out. Now, on the flip side of that, the wonderful thing is I now have this church building that we're donating the usage of, and I can go inside out of the rain and shelter and work on this like I was in a shop, and that's going to be great. It shouldn't take that long. The one part, the light switch, looks to be even the easiest part. The door, a little bit more, maybe just a little bit more complicated, but not much. I think we can do it. I think I can make this happen and end that part of this problem, and I hope so, because I got right now more time this week than I have money. This very little income this week. Next weekend, things kick in pretty good. I think next weekend's a 4-weekend wedding. A 4-wedding weekend. Get this out right. A 4-wedding weekend next weekend. That's usually, I like to say strong end. I keep screwing up because everybody else calls it a weekend. It's a strong end. And, of course, now that Halloween's over, that is behind us, and everybody's going to get out their Christmas stuff and that holiday to generate moolah for the masses, or the spending, consumerism to the max is going to be right there on us. And hoo-hoo, right? Woo-hoo! Thanksgiving just kind of rolls through, except for, I guess, football is the big Thanksgiving thing. And I don't just honestly don't give a crap about this stuff anyway. It's like, whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Bring it on. Do whatever. It's not gonna doesn't affect my life one way or the other, except on certain holidays things are closed that I maybe would like to do or whatever. But I'll survive it. I've survived it for over 60 years. I'll survive it for as long as I live. And let's see, I had my rant on the other channel. Next week on Tuesday, just a few more days from now, is the big midterm election BS day. And got a little flyer card thing in the mail from the Shelby County Republican Party. And I don't pay a lot of attention to that. I was going to discard it, but there's a picture of Trump and I guess some Republican candidates on a plastic, big card, not a little postcard. I mean, pretty good sized card. And it said, "Choose a side." And immediately that, of course, set me off. It's like, no, we're humans. We need to act humanely. We should be on the side of humanity. And there should be no, this choose a side. This bullshit is what it is. This is what the problem is. Choose a side. Instead of choosing a solution, we're choosing a side. And anyway, you could guess the Republican Party what's on the other side. The anti-abortion, pro-gun, smaller government, BS, same old bullshit, different day. So anyway, I'm urging everybody to stay at home. Don't vote. It don't matter. Don't participate in the system. This system was built on a terrible, horrible foundation. And you build anything on a horrible foundation, and it does not stand up well at all. It doesn't go well at all. And that's the problem. We built this on a con, and, I tell people every day, the people, all the founding father constitutionalist people, speaking out of ignorance, know very little about first of all, founding fathers were deists, didn't have much to say good about Christianity or the Bible. We'll start there, except when they were, fraternizing with them. The other side of it is that these men that wrote these documents, our founding papers, starting with the Declaration of Independence, these men that wrote these words, all men are created equal. Two things to pay attention to there. All these men were slave owners, and they didn't say anything about women being created equal. They said all men were created equal. So what they were really in essence saying is all white men were created equal, and women and blacks, they were property. So the whole thing was disingenuous to begin with. The whole thing was bullshit to begin with. And then, of course, what we did to the natives, and no, I do not call them Native Americans, because they who occupied this land well prior to our invading them, which we love invading lands, well prior to that, these peoples did this thing to the natives. Horrible. And then because they wanted to subject these savages to the white man's culture, they slaughtered the majority of the population, pretty much almost stomped out the buffaloes. I mean, really, you could find pictures where they just piled high the buffaloes they killed. They weren't using it for anything but just to hurt the natives, the one they call savages. So there you go. And look at us today. Who are the savages? Our authority figures, police shooting unarmed people because they're chicken shit. They're cowards. That's just it. Anyway, that's enough of my rant. I mean to go there. I went there anyway. My deepest and most humble apologies. I love humans. I think we should support humanity. I think it's all about love. Love. So with that, I love you. I got work to do, and I will come up with some interesting, fascinating, quirky stuff. But in the meantime, look for William Rufus Devane King, if you want to talk about politics, the highest ranking elected official from Alabama ever. To this day, from the early 1800s to now, still holds that record as the highest ranking elected official from Alabama. William Rufus Devane King. By the way, he named Selma. Look him up. All right, have a good day.